Stop wasting money. Fire smart money moves every 30-something should know. Hey everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into something so many young families out there are dealing with: managing personal finances. I know, it might not sound super exciting, but stick with me, because we're going to make this not only easy to understand but also truly valuable for you and your family. Picture this: you're sitting at the kitchen table with your spouse, and you've just opened your banking app. You scroll through, and the numbers staring back at you feel a little overwhelming. Maybe you've got bills to pay, kids to feed, and dreams you're trying to save for. It's that moment when you realize managing money is not just about making ends meet. It's about building the future you want for your family. Here's the thing: when you're young, maybe just starting a family, money management can feel like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle. Sounds intense, right? But it doesn't have to be. The truth is, financial management is a skill anyone can learn, and it's something you can grow stronger at over time. Today, I'm going to walk you through some practical, down-to-earth tips that will make managing your finances feel a lot less intimidating and way more empowering. First things first, let's talk about setting financial goals. Now, I'm not talking about vague dreams like "I want to be rich." I'm talking about real, actionable goals that make sense for your family. Things like saving for your child's education, buying a home, or simply building an emergency fund so you can sleep better at night. Setting clear goals gives you something to aim for. It's like having a roadmap. You know where you're headed, so every step feels purposeful. But how do you even start setting those goals? Well, it begins with having honest conversations. Sit down with your spouse or partner and talk about your dreams, your worries, and what truly matters to you both. Maybe you want to save for a family vacation next year, or perhaps you're thinking long-term about retirement. Whatever it is, put it all on the table. Once you've got those goals laid out, the next step is to break them down. If you're saving for something big, like a down payment for a house, figure out how much you need and by when. Then, work backward. How much do you need to save every month to reach that goal? Doing this makes big goals feel more manageable, and it gives you a clear path forward. Now that we understand the importance of setting realistic, actionable goals and breaking them down into achievable steps, let's talk about creating a budget that actually works for your family. Alright, so we've got our goals in place. Now, it's time to figure out how to reach them, and that starts with building a budget. And I get it, the word budget can feel like a chore or something restrictive, but it's really just a plan. A plan that helps you make sure your money is working for you, not the other way around. So, where do you begin? Well, start by looking at your income and your expenses. And I mean really looking at them. It's amazing how often we overlook small expenses that add up over time. Take a deep dive into what's coming in and what's going out every month. Include everything from your mortgage or rent payments to those sneaky little subscriptions you forgot you were paying for. Now, once you've got a clear picture of where your money is going, it's time to categorize your expenses. Break them down into essentials, like housing, food, utilities, insurance, and non-essentials, like entertainment, dining out, and those random Amazon purchases that somehow just keep happening. The idea here is to create a budget that aligns with your goals. And one of the most effective ways to do this is the 50/30/20 rule. You've probably heard of it before. It's simple: 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but it's a great starting point. But here's the thing: budgets are not meant to be set in stone. They should be flexible. Life happens. Maybe one month you have unexpected medical bills or a car repair. The key is to revisit your budget regularly and make adjustments as needed. It's like tuning a guitar: you have to keep adjusting until the sound is just right. And speaking of flexibility, one of the best ways to stay on track is to automate your savings. Seriously, if you can set up automatic transfers to a savings account every month, you are way more likely to reach your goals. Think of it as paying yourself first. And that's a habit that can make all the difference. We've talked about setting goals and creating a budget that works for your family. But there's one more crucial aspect to cover, and that's how to actually stick to your financial plan and make it sustainable in the long run. So, let's dive into that next. Now that you've got your goals and budget in place, the real challenge is making it all work. Because let's be honest, having a plan is one thing, but sticking to it, that's where the magic happens. And it's also where a lot of people struggle. Here's the key: consistency and accountability. Start by tracking your progress. That could be as simple as checking your accounts weekly or monthly to see how you're doing. Are you staying on budget? Are you getting closer to those goals you set? Celebrate the small wins, like paying off a credit card or reaching a mini savings milestone. Those little moments of progress matter, and they'll keep you motivated. Another thing that helps is having a support system. Whether it's your spouse, a trusted friend, or even an online community, having someone to share your journey with makes a huge difference. Share your goals, talk about your progress, and don't be afraid to ask for advice when you hit a bump in the road. Also, don't be too hard on yourself if you stumble. Everyone does. The important thing is to get back on track and keep moving forward. And remember, financial success isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought: managing your finances isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you feel secure, where your family can thrive, and where your dreams feel within reach. So go out there, set those goals, build that budget, and don't be afraid to adjust along the way. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments what financial tips have worked for you. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.